Greetings, I'm Ron Sawyer with Something Most Dreadful blog. I'm here at Dapper Cadaver with owner BJ Winslow. How you doing?
Doing good.
He's going to give us an exclusive tour of his amazing studio. But first, why don't you just explain what exactly you do here?
Sure. This is Dapper Cadaver. We are a prop shop that does sales, rentals, custom fabrication. We're also online at dappercadaver.com. And we do death-related props for film and television, haunted houses, Halloween, anything that kills or has been killed you can find here.
Very cool. Let's take our tour.
Alright, we are in the front room of my shop, and this is where we keep all the small things. We got all kinds of dead creatures in jars. A lot of the animal stuff is real, none of the human stuff is. We got vintage and modern. We got eels and pigs and sharks and frogs and hearts and brains and worms and things. Over here is where we keep handheld instruments. This is the kind of thing we've done for Dexter and Saw and just anybody who needs something shiny to chop up a body with.
Nice.
We got modern glassware. We do also sideshow oddities. I've worked with a bunch of different freak shows all over the country. Venice Beach, Philadelphia, Las Vegas. We got medical models and taxidermy. And then we got the big stuff through the door.
Very cool.
So over here, this is where we keep the skeletons. This is our Yao Ming skeleton right here. And he has been in a number of haunted houses, a number of...
Why don't you stand in front of him
so in there, yeah.
So people can see exactly how huge he is. That is a big skeleton.
He's been in a bunch of things. Probably one of the more high-profile things he was in was Halloween 2.
Nice.
Yeah, and he is actually the same height as basketball player Yao Ming. We got, these are giraffe skulls. They look a lot more monstrous without the skin on. We got, these are life-cast human skulls. Well, life-cast is slightly misleading, but these are exact replicas of a real human skull.
So you use like molds cast from real skulls?
That's right. We get real human skull specimens and we mold them, exactly. We got animal skeletons, we got rib cages, bones, skulls, animal bones. This is a giraffe vertebrae, section of rhino jaw, things like that.
That's life size, that giraffe vertebrae?
Those are life size, yeah. Those are cast from real bone.
Wow.
Over here we got real life size human skeletons. This is a pinhead character. I just got him in today. Usually we have guys like this out for the Halloween season. But we just got him in today, so we were setting him up, testing him out.
You suffer beautifully.
So that's going to be pretty fun.
Have you messed with the box?
No, I haven't opened up the gateway to hell, if that's what you're asking. But it lights up.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got gargoyles. We got miniature skeletons. Oh yeah, this guy was fun. We did him for a sketch comedy show where there was a celebrity throwing a press conference about how the press room was on fire. And they were diligently taking notes as they were burned alive. And
cool.
That's where he got his uniform. We got cages, all kinds of cages. You can hang corpses in them or put people in the full-size ones. Got candelabras. We got caskets over here. This one here is 100 years old. That is real age. You can't fake that.
Where'd you dig that up?
Well, just look for a muddy hole in the cemetery, and that's where I dug it up.
Did you age that, or is that
no,
just
that's real. That's
wow.
100-year-old casket.
Beautiful.
We got dungeon equipment. You'll find bodies piled up everywhere here. Any place you turn, you're going to find a pile of bodies. Coffins. This one we just did for the Jamie Foxx show, and then before that we did it for Kim Kardashian. The Kim Kardashian is Dead campaign, and before that we rented that to the Playboy Mansion for their Halloween party. We got headstones. We got safety weapons. These are the kind of things that you can bash an actor with if you don't actually want to kill them in the process. We got butcher shop stuff. pigs and goats and rabbits and chickens and turkeys, a side of beef.
So did you create everything here?
Not everything is built here, no. Okay. We're a shop. We build a lot of the stuff right here. We build a lot of the animals, but not all of the animals. We build a lot of the weapons, but not all of the weapons. We build most of the corpses. I bottle the specimen jars myself. We make most of the headstones, most of the body parts. A lot of the animal bones are real. All the surgical instruments are real. All the glassware is real. So it's a mix, you know?
Yeah.
The coffins are all real, the caskets are all real, although we do make some of the vintage style ourselves. We got animal bones, different kinds of skulls, all kinds of things, including Dinosaur. This is a T-Rex here, Allosaurus over here.
You're standing right next to the T-Rex again, so people can see the perspective of how impressive this is.
Get a look at that size.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The skull is practically the
And I take it that's life size too, right?
That is life size, yeah, and that's not, and that's also not the biggest T-Rex that they've ever found. So they get bigger from that, but full skeleton would be about 20 feet tall, 40 feet long.
So how do you do a mold of that? I mean, do you borrow like casts from museums, or?
Right, when we're doing like a skull replica, you know, a lot of times you have to get it on loan from a museum and do a casting of that. This one we didn't cast here. I've never had my hands on a T-Rex skull as much as I want one, but no, I bought that from a guy who was going through a divorce and needed to make some extra money and happened to have
lost the T-Rex in the divorce
to sell. Yeah, so it's got a weird history.
Yeah.
We got more animal skulls, you know, smaller things like grizzly bears and dolphins, small compared to dinosaurs. We got vintage coffins. We got antelope horns and taxidermy trophies. More trophies up there. Vintage coffins, autopsy tables, fortune-telling machines. We got dead dogs, all kinds of dead dogs. This guy was in Law and Order. He's a puppet.
Adorable.
Isn't he cute? We got taxidermy. That's a taxidermy cat, taxidermy dog. That's another fake one that we did. This mummified dog. I did him recently for a Disturbed music video. That was the band. And we've done stage props for... Actually, the weird thing is we've just been doing a lot of stage props for like different pop divas. Like I've worked with like Alice Cooper, Marilyn Manson, Korn, Slipknot, Insane Clown Posse. Things that you'd expect. Bone Thugs and Harmony we did the Eazy-E cross for, but lately I've been doing Britney Spears, Kesha, Katy Perry, you know, so pop is going dark lately, I guess.
Yeah. That's a good way to go.
Hell yes. We got more animal stuff. We got corpses. We did this guy for Criminal Minds. We did her for Law and Order. Those are two recent ones that we've done. Female autopsy body, we did this one for Dr. Oz. Guys like this, and this mummy over here, these mummies, these have been more things than I can count. Burn victims. I mean, if you watch the crime shows religiously, you will see like these three particular bodies come up over and over and over again. So
Criminal Law, you do a lot of stuff for them?
Oh yeah, like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, Criminal Intent, Special
Criminal
Victims
Minds, that's
Unit,
what I meant. Criminal
Dexter,
Minds. Yeah.
Cold Case, Bones, Numbers. Name a crime show, I've done something for it. We got our seasonal Halloween characters up there, so that's where we're going to stick the Pinhead as soon as we can make some room for him.
Are you doing any of this stuff for the upcoming Hellraiser?
You know what? I don't know. A lot of times when I'm working on something prestigious, they give me a secret name, and I only find out later. They did that to me. I did some stuff for Avatar, Star Trek, X-Files, sequel. Those are some that I did that they gave me a fake name for, and then I found out, and then they told me later on that I had actually been working on something more important than I thought.
So it's probably good not to turn down work then, right?
Of course, you never know, you know. Yeah, for Star Trek, I remember they were calling it Corporate Headquarters. That was the name of the movie that I was working on, Corporate Headquarters. X-Files was Beige Lion.
Interesting.
We got heads and body parts, and then we got giant gargoyles. We got cemetery monuments, you know, all kinds of obelisks and angels and crosses. And then the workshop is back here. Now my crew's all home for the day, but I got a couple guys working for me that do fantastic stuff and have excellent experience. But you can see we got unpainted bodies over here. We got heads and stuff like that. This is something that we're working on. It's going to be a puppet. This is called a Merry Lude, and it's a costume that's worn for Welsh New Year's. And they go trick-or-treating, begging for candy, and challenging people to singing contests. And according to some paintings that I was researching, it occasionally leads to orgies. And so for Welsh New Year, we're making a Merry Lude.
Awesome. Well, BJ, that was a very cool tour. Thank you very much. Let people know about your store and your new website. That's just up.
We just relaunched Dapper Cadaver. All new photos, lower prices, fantastic stuff. We're open in Sun Valley 5 days a week, 6 days a week in the Halloween season. Right by the Burbank Airport, and open Monday through Friday. Open to the public. You can do sales, you can do rentals, decorate for Halloween, or just decorate for you know, every day where you need your skeletons.
Cool. You do tours? People can see the shop?
People can see the shop anytime.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's where they're right there alone. And what's the address?
Address is 7572 San Fernando Road.
Cool.
And yeah, we're like a mile from the Burbank Airport.
All right. And your website is
www.dappercadaver.com.
Very cool. Well, thank you once again. This was awesome.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by.